What's up, everybody? Hey, everybody. Welcome to Uncut Thoughts. This is breaking news with Wave. We got a lot of things brewing now, a lot of things to cover, but I can only cover some things for today for you guys. But we will be giving you guys more updates as we go along through the week. Um, Huge breaking news with Tucker Carlson this morning. Um, the government, our government, is accusing him of maybe being involved in treason. Now we know Tucker Carlson was speaking with some Iranian leaders on his podcast. We know that he's had huge criticism towards Israel the past 8 months, accusing Trump of being in Israel's pocket. Basically, he's frustrated, saying that this war with Iran doesn't benefit American interests at all. There's a lot of things that Tucker Carlson says that I do agree with him. I was a huge supporter of Tucker from 2020, me and my fiance, because simply he was going against the COVID-19 narratives, and he kind of was the only outlet that you could listen to a lot of truths and a lot of facts and stats that were coming out about the mRNA vaccines. And when I noticed that he got banned and censored from a lot of social medias, I knew that something sinister was at play. So I was one who advocated for supporting Tucker Carlson. So a lot of the things that Tucker's now saying the past 8 months, I'm half and half with. I agree with a lot of the concerns that he has with the ties between Israel and the United States. But like I said, and I stated in my last video, guys, this is not just a new Trump thing or Trump agenda with helping Israel. Every president before us has helped Israel. Our main goal was to make sure that no one surrounding Israel had nukes, including Iran. Now let's really dive into it. Now Tucker Carlson is claiming that he might be facing formal treason, arrest, or prosecution, but there's no indictment officially by the DOJ, and no action has been taken yet. But recent public statements by Carlson, amplified by critics and supporters, it's escalating that he might have had an involvement in giving information to Iran. Now, he had a meeting with President Trump a couple weeks before the Iran strikes, and a lot of people are saying that Trump played 3D chess with Tucker Carlson. He caught wind of the things that Tucker was saying because Tucker is a major, major mouthpiece for conservatives and Republicans, a huge supporter of Trump. Millions and millions of followers. He's got one of the biggest podcasts in the world, other than Joe Rogan. So Tucker has a big outreach. So Trump, a couple weeks before these strikes, had invited him to the White House from my research. So from reports, Trump told Tucker things on purpose because the CIA and Trump knew that Tucker was going to run back to the Iranian leaders that he was talking on the podcast a couple months prior, supposedly giving information to Iran that Trump wanted him to do. So Trump fooled Tucker Carlson, was giving him false information. Tucker Carlson allegedly was running back to the Iranian government and telling them basically, oh, Trump, he's not going to strike. We're not going to strike you, this and that. Letting the Iranian regime off guard. A lot of people are saying that the Saturday strike on the Iran regime to start the first strike was done because Tucker helped with the PSYOP. But the problem is, and I'm going to go to my notes for this exact thing to read to you guys. When you commit treason in the United States, it's narrowly defined, and this is the direct definition. It's defined in the U.S. Constitution that levying war against the United States or helping basically enemies by giving them aid and comfort, which in this case would be Iran, with conviction requiring two witnesses to the same act or a confession in open court, it's treason. There's treason in journalism, interviews, or policy criticism, but it doesn't always meet treason expectations. So Tucker's worried, thinks that the CIA and the DOJ is after him. He's mostly worried because he knows that he's been outspoken against Trump, and a lot of journalists and any conservative who have been outspoken against Trump usually get the can or they get in trouble with the law. So our boy Tucker is worried to death. He's sweating bullets. Because MAGA and the Republicans, I'm going to be honest, they didn't expect Tucker to flip sides. So now Tucker Carlson's in major heat. But I have respect for journalists like Tucker because, like me, I'm a conservative and I support Trump and I'm a Republican. I consider myself also. But what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Now, as soon as we put U.S. troops in Iran and boots on the ground, I will admit Trump was wrong. I will admit that I had voted for a president that had put boots on the war, which was against what I voted for. So Tucker Carlson is 100% correct when he speaks on that in those terms. So I hope everything goes good with Tucker because at the end of the day, I have a podcast and I consider myself, somewhat of a journalist who researches and I wrote in my notes on a journalist standpoint to talk to you guys. So it sucks to see people like Tucker Carlson or Piers Morgan or just any other journalist or news anchor get canceled for actually telling you guys the truth. This is why I'm doing Uncut Thoughts, and this is why I do these breaking news updates, because you guys don't get it from the direct left media. You're getting it from me. You're getting it from Wave. I'm looking at my notes. I'm doing the research, and I'm giving you an authentic breakdown. Not no script from Boston Media, not no Democrat script. Now, right now, breaking news today is Iran is getting hit very hard. Most of their Navy ships are undersea. So most of the reports that you're seeing from the U.S. military and Hegseth is true. Iran's getting demolished. The citizens are scared to come out and protest because they know what's going to happen to them. What happened in January, 2 months ago. They're reporting that 20 to 30,000 protesters got killed. Iran blacked out the internet and they killed everyone who protested in January. That's still under investigation. We're still trying to come up with a complete total because that's a human war crime. That's crimes against humanity. So Trump is not just hitting Iran because of the nuclear weapons. I need you guys to understand he's hitting the Iran regime, this terrorist, disgusting, religious fanatic, they'll kill you for Allah regime because the people have been oppressed for 50 years. So as bombs is coming down in Iran, the people are celebrating. They're celebrating because they believe in Trump and they believe in America. They believe that we could potentially save them. That's why I'm still in support for this war. And I know a lot of you guys won't. I know gas is going up. You guys are complaining. Trump had got gas to 280. Now it's at 360 again. But I need you guys to understand. Iran is holding this strait hostage. Okay? And this strait gives the oil and it boosts the economy for all the world. So Iran is fucking themselves. It's only a matter of time till they get their neighbors mad and other countries mad who need this oil. So stay patient. Have faith in Trump's 3D chess plan. Okay? I believe, though, too, that the world has seen America's power that we're doing with Iran right now. We haven't even begun to really, really hit them. There is weapons that you guys have not even seen. Like, you guys don't understand. What we're doing to Iran right now is light work. It's fucking light work. So I need you guys to understand that although this might last another 3 weeks to a month, when that strait is open, the oil prices and the gas will come down. So we have did what we did to Iran. We have tried to help free the people, which it's on them to come out once everything's wiped, the regime, the military leaders, which is going to take time. And that strait opens, you're going to see prices come down. It might be beneficial to everybody. It also might be beneficial for an Iran regime that's no longer causing this havoc in the Middle East. So we will see. Also, before I end this segment, The British Prime Minister of Great Britain has also helped and offered to help on opening the strait. So you're going to start seeing more countries come out and help Trump. Trump's asked NATO. A lot of the NATO countries said no, but they're sticking it to Trump because they're pissed at how Trump has been telling the truth about NATO and all them. So, but we had helped Ukraine with Russia, so it's on NATO's responsibilities to help us back. So Trump said we're taking note at all the NATO participants who are not helping open up that strait. So in the next couple of days, you guys will see countries and NATO start helping because it's affecting their economy. We got so much to talk about on these weekly updates. I could have went for another 10 minutes. Huge news with UFC with Nate Diaz and Perry. That's going to be a crazy fight. We got Ronda Rousey coming up. Ronda Rousey coming up. And just a lot of good news coming. We got news to fill you guys for days. Thank you for this daily news update with Wave. God bless America. God bless the people of Iran who are suffering, who want to break through this regime. God bless Uncut Thoughts. God bless my city and my family. And I want to see America win. I think we all do. When you're rooting against America and you root against Trump, even if you don't like him, you're rooting against America. Remember that. No matter if you like Trump or not, you're rooting against our country. I love you guys. I'll keep you up with the updates. Let's free this strait. Let's get this oil flowing.